Your self-image is the most important factor in determining your success or failure in any area of your life. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of success? Do you want to learn how to change your self-image and achieve your goals? Well, you're welcome to All-Round Growth, where we feed you nuggets of productivity. So sit back and relax. Click the subscribe button as you get enlightened. In today's video, we will explore the groundbreaking Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz and show you how to harness the power of your self-image to create a life of success and happiness. Get ready to discover key principles and practical techniques that can transform your life and unlock your true potential. Follow me on this fun, fascinating ride of self-discovery and transformation. Imagine this. You've always had a passion for art. You love to draw, paint, and create. But you've never had much success. You struggle to sell your art and you feel like nobody appreciates your work. You start to doubt your abilities and wonder if you're really meant to be an artist. One day, you meet a successful artist who tells you about a concept called Psycho-Cybernetics. She explains that your self-image is like a mental blueprint that controls your behavior. If you want to succeed as an artist, you need to reprogram your self-image to see yourself as successful and talented. She shows you how to visualize yourself as a successful artist, to use positive affirmations to reinforce your self-image, and to manage your emotions so that they don't hold you back. She tells you that setbacks and failures are opportunities for growth, and that a positive self-image can help you overcome any obstacle. You start applying these principles to your art. You visualize yourself selling your art, getting recognition, and becoming a successful artist. You use positive affirmations to reinforce your self-image as a talented artist. You manage your emotions when you receive criticism or rejection, and you learn from your mistakes. Over time, you become a successful artist. You have a following of people who appreciate your work, and you are able to make a living from your art. You look back at your journey and realize that it was the principles of Psycho-Cybernetics that helped you achieve your dreams. You are grateful for the wise artist who introduced you to Psycho-Cybernetics and helped you reprogram your self-image. You're proud of yourself for persevering through the challenges and setbacks, and from using the power of your mind to achieve your success. From this beautiful analogy, you can see a clear picture of where you're going. Now hop along as we dissect this fascinating book chapter by chapter. By the end of this video, I would love you to comment your favorite chapter. Chapter 1 of Psycho-Cybernetics introduces us to the concept of self-image and how it affects our lives. Maltz suggests that our self-image is the foundation of our personality, behavior, and performance. He argues that we all have an automatic success mechanism within us that can be activated by changing our self-image. Maltz uses a powerful analogy to explain the concept of self-image. He compares the human mind to a guided missile system, which uses feedback to adjust its course and reach its targets. Similarly, our subconscious mind uses feedback to adjust our behavior and actions to reach our desired outcomes. However, if our self-image is negative, our automatic success mechanism will work against us and lead us away from success. Maltz provides an example of a successful salesperson who struggled to achieve success until he changed his self-image. By visualizing himself as a successful salesperson and using positive affirmations, he was able to activate his automatic success mechanism and achieve his desired outcomes. Mind-blowing, isn't it? Trust me, you'll be mentally reborn by the end of this ride. Chapter 2 is all about discovering the success mechanism within you. Maltz explains that just like a guided missile, your brain has the ability to navigate and course correct towards your goals. However, in order to do so, you must first program your brain with clear target and direction. Maltz shares an interesting story of a scientist who attempted to teach a rat to swim. The rat was placed in a tank of water, and every time he swam in the right direction towards a platform, it was rewarded with food. Through trial and error, the rat eventually learned to swim in the right direction towards the platform. Maltz argues that we are not so different from the rat in this scenario. We too can train our brains to swim towards success by providing it with clear targets and rewards. He suggests creating vivid mental image of your desired outcome and focusing on it daily to give your brain direction. He also warns against allowing negative self-talk and limiting beliefs to cloud our mind. Instead, he encourages the use of positive affirmations and visualization to help reprogram our brain towards success. The key takeaway from Chapter 2 is that your brain is a success mechanism waiting to be programmed. With clear targets, positive self-talk, and visualization, you can harness the power of your mind and achieve your goals. Heading over to Chapter 3. Chapter 3 of Psycho-Cybernetics is all about the power of imagination as the first key to unlocking your success mechanism. Malt lets us know that our imagination is a powerful tool that can help us achieve our goals and overcome obstacles. By using our imagination to visualize our desired outcomes and rehearse our actions, we can program our subconscious mind to work towards those goals and make them a reality. He provides several examples of successful people who use the power of their imagination to achieve their dreams, from artists who visualize their performance to business leaders who imagine their success. But perhaps the most important takeaway from this chapter is that imagination is not just for dreamers. It's a practical tool that anyone can use to achieve their goals. By using your imagination to focus on your goals and visualize your success, you can create a clear and compelling image of what you want to achieve and motivate yourself to take actions towards those goals. So if you want to unlock your success mechanism and achieve your goals, start by harnessing the power of your imagination. Visualize your desired outcomes, rehearse your actions, and program your subconscious mind to work towards your goals. With the power of imagination on your side, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Diving into Chapter 4, where you learn how to dehypnotize yourself from false belief. Now you might be thinking, what on earth does that mean? Well, Malt argues that many of us are hypnotized by false beliefs that we've picked up throughout our lives. These beliefs can hold us back from achieving our goals and living our best lives. So how can we dehypnotize ourselves? Malt suggests a few techniques, including examining your beliefs. Take some time to think about the beliefs that you hold about yourself and the world around you. Are these beliefs based in reality, or are they just assumptions you've made? Challenging your beliefs. Once you've identified your beliefs, ask yourself whether they are really true. Are they supported by evidence, or are they just things that you've been told by others? Replacing negative beliefs with positive ones. If you've identified negative beliefs that are holding you back, work on replacing them with positive beliefs that will help you achieve your goals. Remember, dehypnotizing yourself from false beliefs is an ongoing process. It takes time and effort to identify and change deeply ingrained beliefs. But with practice, you can break free from the negative patterns that have been holding you back and start living the life you truly want. In Chapter 5 of Psycho-Cybernetics, we'll explore how to harness the power of rational thinking to achieve our goals. The author suggests that many of us are held back by irrational thinking patterns, such as fear, doubt, and negative self-talk. These patterns can prevent us from taking action towards our goals or lead us to make poor decisions. So how can we start thinking more rationally? This chapter explains a few strategies. Identify irrational thinking patterns. Take some time to reflect on your own thinking patterns. Do you tend to catastrophize situations, assume the worst, or engage in negative self-talk? Once you've identified these patterns, you can start working on changing them. Challenge irrational thoughts. When you notice yourself engaging in irrational thinking, challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought based in reality, or is it just a product of my own fears and anxieties? Use rational thinking to set and achieve goals. When setting goals, use rational thinking to develop a clear plan of action. Break down your goals into smaller, achievable steps and focus on the things that you can control. Remember, rational thinking is a skill that takes time and practice to develop, but with patience and persistence, you can overcome irrational thinking patterns and start achieving your goals. Welcome to Chapter 6 of Psycho-Cybernetics. In this chapter, we will learn how to relax and let our success mechanism work for us. Malt argues that each of us has a built-in success mechanism that is constantly working to help us achieve our goals. This mechanism is like a mental GPS, guiding us towards success if we let it. So how can we let our success mechanism work for us? Malt suggests a few strategies. Relax. When we're stressed or anxious, our success mechanism can become overwhelmed. Take some time each day to relax and quiet your mind. This could be through meditation, deep breathing, or any other relaxation technique that works for you. Trust your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals. Trust that it is working for you, even when you're not actively thinking about your goals. Take action. While it's important to let your success mechanism work for you, It's also important to take action towards your goals. This means setting clear goals and working towards them consistently. Remember, your success mechanism is always working for you, whether you realize it or not. By relaxing, trusting your subconscious mind, and taking actions towards your goals, you can unlock the full potential of your success mechanism and achieve your dreams. Going further in Chapter 7 of Psycho-Cybernetics, we'll explore how we can acquire the habit of happiness. Molt argues that happiness is not something that happens to us, but rather a habit that we can cultivate through our thoughts and actions. So how can we cultivate the habit of happiness? Molt suggests a few strategies. Focus on the present moment. Many of us get caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future, which can prevent us from being happy in the present. Practice mindfulness and focus on the present moment instead. Practice gratitude. Take some time each day to reflect on the things in your life that you're grateful for. This can help shift your focus towards the positive and cultivate a sense of happiness. Reframe negative thoughts. When negative thought arises, try reframing them in a more positive light. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm terrible at this," try thinking, "I'm still learning and improving." Remember, happiness is a habit that can be cultivated through consistent practice. By focusing on the present moment, practicing gratitude, and reframing negative thoughts, you can develop the habit of happiness and live a more fulfilling life. Next is Chapter 8. In this chapter, we'll learn about the key ingredients of a success-type personality and how we can acquire them. Maxwell Maltz states that successful people share certain personality traits that can be developed and cultivated by anyone. So what are these traits? Goal orientation. Successful people have clear goals and are focused on achieving them. By setting goals and working towards them consistently, you can develop these traits too. Self-confidence. Successful people believe in themselves and their abilities. By practicing self-affirmations and building up your self-confidence, you can become more successful in your own right. Persistence. Successful people don't give up easily. They keep working towards their goals, even when faced with setbacks and challenges. By developing a growth mindset and embracing failure as a learning opportunity, you can cultivate persistence too. The key ingredients of a success-type personality can be developed and cultivated by anyone. By focusing on goal orientation, building self-confidence, and cultivating persistence, you can unlock your full potential and achieve great success in life. In Chapter 9 of this awesome book, we'll explore the concept of the failure mechanism and how we can make it work for us instead of against us. Molt argues that we all have a failure mechanism built in our minds, which causes us to repeat the same mistakes and fail to achieve our goals. However, by understanding how this mechanism works, we can take steps to make it work for us instead of against us. So how can we make the failure mechanism work for us? Molt suggests a few strategies. 1. Recognize the pattern. Identify the patterns of behavior that are leading to your failures. This could be negative self-talk, procrastination, or any other habitual behavior that is holding you back. 2. Reframe failure as a learning opportunity. Instead of seeing failure as a negative thing, reframe it as a learning opportunity. By embracing failure as a chance to learn and grow, you can turn the failure mechanism on its head and use it to your advantage. 3. Set small goals. Rather than setting lofty goals that are bound to trigger your failure mechanism, set smaller, more achievable goals. By achieving these smaller goals, you'll build up your confidence and momentum, which will help you achieve bigger goals in the future. Remember, the failure mechanism is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather a tool that can be used to help you achieve your goals. By recognizing the patterns of behavior that are leading to your failures, reframing failure as a learning opportunity, and setting small goals, you can make the failure mechanism work for you instead of against you. Wow, awesome, right? Stay tuned for more wonders of this book. Here at Chapter 10 of Psycho-Cybernetics, we'll learn how to remove emotional scars and give ourselves an emotional facelift. Molt expresses that many of us carry emotional scars from our past experiences, which can hold us back from achieving our full potential. However, by learning to remove these scars, we can give ourselves an emotional facelift and move forward with confidence and optimism. So how do we remove emotional scars? Molt suggests a few strategies. 1. Identify the source of the scar. To remove an emotional scar, you first need to identify the source of the scar. This could be a traumatic experience from your childhood or a negative relationship you've had in the past. 2. Reframe the experience. Once you've identified the source of the scar, reframe the experience in a positive light. Focus on the lessons you've learned from the experience and how it has made you stronger and wiser. 3. Practice self-affirmations. To reinforce the positive reframing, practice self-affirmations on a regular basis. Tell yourself positive things like, I am strong, or I am worthy of love and happiness. Note that removing emotional scars takes time and effort, but it's worth it. By identifying the source of the scar, reframing the experience in a positive light, and practicing self-affirmations, you can give yourself an emotional facelift and move forward with confidence and optimism. Okay, let's jump in straight to chapter 11 of Psycho-Cybernetics. In this chapter, we'll learn how to unlock our real personality and unleash our full potential. Malt says that many of us are held back by our max personalities, the personas we adopt to fit in with others or to conform to societal expectations. However, our true personalities are often hidden behind these masks, and unlocking them can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. So how do we unlock our real personalities? Malt suggests a few strategies. 1. Identify your true desires. To unlock your real personality, you first need to identify your true desires and passions. What makes you feel alive? What do you enjoy doing? What gives you a sense of purpose? 2. Express yourself authentically. Once you've identified your true desires, start expressing yourself authentically. Don't be afraid to show your true personality, even if it goes against societal norms or expectations. 3. Practice self-acceptance. To fully unlock your real personality, you need to practice self-acceptance. Accept yourself for who you are, flaws and all. Remember that your true personality is unique and valuable. By unlocking your real personality, you can unleash your full potential and live a more fulfilling life. So go ahead and take off that mask. Your true self is waiting to be discovered. If chapter 11 was great, trust me, chapter 12 will be even more fascinating. Do you ever feel anxious or stressed out? Of course you do. Life can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get caught up in the chaos. But fear not, chapter 12 has some tips for creating your own tranquilizers to bring peace of mind. Malt argues that our thoughts and beliefs are often the root cause of our anxiety and stress. By changing our thoughts and beliefs, we can create a more peaceful and tranquil state of mind. Here are a few strategies for creating your own tranquilizers. 1. Use positive affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that can help change your beliefs and thoughts. Create a list of affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them daily to calm your mind. 2. Practice visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you relax and reduce stress. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a peaceful and tranquil environment, such as a beach or a forest. Visualize yourself feeling calm and relaxed. 3. Engage in physical activity. Physical activity can help release endorphins, which are natural tranquilizers. Go for a run, walk, or do some yoga to help calm your mind and body. By creating your own tranquilizers, you can bring peace of mind and reduce anxiety and stress. So why not give it a try? Your mind and body will thank you for it. Chapter 13 is all about turning a crisis into a creative opportunity. And who doesn't love a good opportunity to be creative? Malt states that when faced with a crisis, we have two choices. We can either let it defeat us, or we can use it as an opportunity to grow and create something new. By reframing our perception of the crisis, we can turn it into a source of inspiration and creativity. Here are a few tips on how to turn a crisis into a creative opportunity. 1. Reframe your perception. Instead of seeing a crisis as a negative event, try to see it as a challenge or an opportunity to grow. By shifting your perception, you can change the way you approach the situation. 2. Use your imagination. Imagination is a powerful tool that can help you come up with creative solutions to problems. Visualize yourself overcoming the crisis and imagine what the end result will look like. 3. Take action. Instead of feeling helpless, take action to solve the problem. Break it down into smaller, manageable steps and start working towards a solution. By using these strategies, you can turn a crisis into a creative opportunity and come out on the other side stronger and more resilient. Chapter 14 of Psycho-Cybernetics is all about getting that winning feeling. You know, that feeling of confidence and self-assurance that comes with achieving your goals and living your best life. Malt argues that this feeling is not just a byproduct of success, but can actually be cultivated and developed through a few key strategies. Here are some of the tips he shares in this chapter. 1. Visualize success. Use your imagination to visualize yourself achieving your goals and feeling that winning feeling. The more you see it in your mind's eye, the more real it will become. 2. Use positive self-talk. The way you talk to yourself can have a big impact on your self-confidence and self-esteem. Use positive affirmations and self-talk to reinforce your belief in yourself and your abilities. 3. Set achievable goals. By setting goals that are challenging and achievable, you can build momentum and confidence as you work towards them. 4. Celebrate your successes. When you achieve a goal, no matter how small, take time to celebrate your success and acknowledge your hard work. By using these strategies, you can cultivate that winning feeling and become more confident and self-assured in all areas of your life. Here comes the final chapter of this incredible piece of work, Psycho-Cybernetics. This chapter is all about living a full and vibrant life, both in terms of the number of years you live and the quality of those years. Mold makes it known that our thoughts and beliefs have a direct impact on our physical health and well-being. By cultivating a positive mindset and focusing on our goals and passions, we can increase our life expectancy and enjoy a higher quality of life. He also emphasizes the importance of taking care of our bodies through healthy habits like regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest. But perhaps the most important takeaway from this chapter is that it's never too late to start living the life you want. No matter where you are in life or what challenges you may be facing, you can always take steps to improve your physical and mental health and live a more fulfilling life. So if you want to enjoy more years of life and more life in your years, start by cultivating a positive mindset, setting goals and pursuing your passions, and taking care of your body through healthy habits. With the right mindset and habits, you can create the life you want and enjoy every moment to the fullest. In essence, Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz is a self-help classic that provides practical techniques for improving one's life by changing one's self-image. By developing a positive self-image and managing our emotions, we can activate our automatic success mechanism and achieve our desired outcomes. We hope this summary has been helpful to you. And remember, just like a struggling artist, you too can use the principles of Psycho-Cybernetics to transform your life. By reprogramming your self-image, visualizing success, and managing your emotions, you can achieve your dreams and become the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching! I hope you liked it. Now we urge you to share these nuggets of wisdom with your friends. See you soon in our next video. Stay positive.